It instead sounds almost exactly like a woman being brutally murdered, which is one of the
Nah,
few ways to seriously mess with human players that invade their
nah,
territory.
bro. What the? Nah, no way. That's what they sound like, bro. That's gotta be cap. All right, so I've been, you know what I'm saying? I seen this Tier Zoo channel, bro, and thought it would be interesting, bro, if I were to watch some of these, cause they actually look fire. Cause I watched the snake one already, bro, and that shit was cool as hell. So yeah, we finna get into this. We finna get into this one. You know what I'm saying? Wildcats, one of my favorite archetypes of animals. So we finna see this shit. Damn, not the
Right, so in my video
motherfucking,
on dinosaur builds,
not the Smash Bros effect. That's tough. That's up.
Right, so in my video on dinosaur builds, I casually referenced the fact that cheetahs are low tier, which ended with me getting a ton of comments from angry cheetah mains asking me to explain myself.
Oh shit.
And fair enough,
Not the
I probably
mains.
should. But instead of just making a video on cheetahs, I figured I'd kill two birds with one stone by also finally releasing the tier list for the cat dynasty. First, let's talk about the place cats as a whole are at in the meta.
I bet.
So I don't think it comes as a surprise to anyone that cats are exceptionally effective builds that have held a high tier spot in the meta for more than a while.
Of course.
And though this isn't true of every cat build, of which there are more than 40, cats carved out their spot in the meta by being the best choice by far for anyone looking to play an assassin or rogue class. Their weapons and movement kit are carefully crafted to allow cat players to have an easier time scoring critical hits on their targets than most other carnivore players. Like I said, there are more than 40 different builds possible, so I can't really fit them all into a single video. So instead, I'm going to go over the most popular ones, and hopefully the way I analyze them will help you make your own call if you're interested in one of the less popular builds. So anyways, I'm going to start from the bottom of the tier list and go up from there.
F tier.
Right at the bottom,
Who's
we've got the cheetahs.
poopless build?
They have the highest movement speed
That's
of
tough.
any land build, which is definitely an impressive title to hold. When it comes to scoring kills on builds with high mobility like gazelles, antelope, and ostriches, there are a few better at it than the cheetah.
That boy dub.
But while this works against those particular targets in that particular situation, it serves no purpose when it comes to actually defending.
I really fuck with cheetahs though, but
and as a result, a high percentage of the kills
they
the
got
cheetah
no
gets
meat.
end up getting stolen by lions and hyenas. Cheetahs need higher power and defense stats to actually be able to reap the benefits of their high mobility.
They just too frail. I fuck with them
Cheetah's
though.
inability to defend itself makes the early game extremely difficult for new cheetah players too. High-level players can't prevent stronger builds from griefing the new cheetah players. and
Not
as a result,
griefing, bro.
very few cheetahs even reach the
Nah,
late
these
game where they
videos
can
be
abuse
funny,
their high
bro.
mobility stat. Long story short, F tier because they get bodied way too hard by competing builds.
That's tough.
In D tier, we've got the Lynx. I don't have too much to say about them. They've got low-medium stats across the board with the exception of stealth.
Damn, this music,
And
bro.
they do possess one relatively useful ability, the ability to move silently through snow. They're best at taking out small prey using stealth, but in my opinion, there are better choices for this type of playstyle, such as the owl or the viper.
Damn.
While they don't get griefed nearly as badly as cheetahs, they do have to watch out for cougars, wolves, and coyotes.
Yeah,
One
bro.
level higher and we reach the
These
cougar.
low tier ones just get bitched
While
too
its stealth
easily.
is actually a bit lower than the lynx's, all other stats are a good bit higher, especially strength. However, it's not quite strong enough to overpower midweights like deer and elk.
Nah,
without
that
putting
boy's
itself
skull
at
is
risk of
fractured.
taking damage too.
Nah, that boy's
While it can
skull
climb
got
pretty
fucking
well, it's
fractured.
most comfortable duking it out on the ground. I've never discussed troll builds on this channel, but honestly the trolling potential with cougars is too good not to mention. Cougars lack access to the roar move, but that doesn't stop them from trying, and as a result, they have one of the craziest battle cries in the game. Instead of actually being useful as an intimidating sonic AoE, it instead sounds almost exactly like a woman being brutally murdered, which is one of the few ways to seriously mess with human players that invade their
Nah,
territory.
bro, what the fuck? Nah, no way. That's what they sound like, bro. That's gotta be cap, man. That's gotta be, bro. It's almost as weird as like the sound foxes make. I remember when that was like a whole trend, bro. The What Does the Fox Say song, bro. And I remember one time I actually went and listened to what sounds they, bro. It's just weird, bro. What the fuck, bro? Why screaming like that? But anyway.
There are two major styles players opt for when going for a cat build, the feline style and the panther style. All of the builds so far have been in the feline style, which generally has higher mobility but lower strength. Panther style cats, on the other hand, are stronger, bulkier, and also have access to the panther signature move, Roar.
Alright.
So we're finally going to switch gears over to the panther builds as we continue up the tier list. The leopard build is the next rung up on the tier list.
Yo, I fuck with
Africa's
leopards heavy.
Premier solo rogue class.
Mess with them
Of the
heavy.
panther style builds, this is the smallest. This offers the leopard players maximum mobility while climbing, a trait they use to the fullest.
Yeah. That's an air assassination,
While
boy.
it is definitely stronger than the cheetah, it is still no match for gank squads like lions and hyenas. But
Yeah.
unlike the cheetah, leopards actually have a way to avoid getting their kill stolen. Leopards can climb much better than any of their competitors,
Oh,
and
yeah.
they do have high enough strength to carry their kill up the tree. This allows them
Aight.
to gain all of the XP they deserve.
To
All
get
these
them
traits
levels.
together are in the leopard high B tier. Now we're at A tier, and this is where the tier list gets a little muddy, since we've only got 2 tiers left to place quite a few more builds. If I'm being honest, even though I placed leopards in B tier, the snow leopard players, with their extra stealth bonus, have a strong argument for A tier. Anyways, at the bottom of A tier, we have the largest of the cats, the tiger. Not many unique abilities, but generally just very high
yeah,
stats.
just that power.
While tigers do have decent stealth, they
And
rely more on their sheer power for winning
yeah,
fights.
just
This
abuse
allows them to
niggas.
take out tough and dangerous players like the boar. One top tier ability they do have is their incredibly powerful jump, making
Good
them deceptively
lord.
mobile while appearing to have only average speed.
Tigers got hops.
Overall, if
He
the
ain't
tier
playing
list
the
was
NBA.
simply about who would win in a one-on-one fight, tigers would be S tier, no doubt. Unfortunately, that isn't the case, because even though they'd lose in a one-on-one fight with a tiger, lions are undoubtedly more viable overall. If you watch my videos a lot, you know I see coordinated attacks as one of the most overpowered strats in the whole game.
Oh,
And
aight.
lions are basically the poster child for coordinated attacks. So far, most of the other cats we've talked about all generally target players playing squishy targets, but lion players are some of the only ones bold enough to deliberately attack a tank. Their highly organized parties they form allow them to control entire
That's
sections of the
the
map, and their defined roles prevent leeching and also protect newer players from gankers. All in all, great build, easily A+ tier.
Nah, they do be teaming on some
And
shit.
finally, we've reached the top tier, the build that embodies everything excellent about the cat dynasty, the Jaguar. Jaguars are
Ooh.
the absolute best build in the entire game when it comes to one-shot
I
players
ain't
with
even
critical hit.
see that coming.
They have the most damaging bite of any of the cats,
Jaguar.
enough to pierce armor. And their incredible accuracy lets them nail their target right in the weak point, the back of the head.
Oh,
They
that's
may
tough.
not have
That
the
nigga
raw
did as hell.
stats that the lion and tiger do,
Damn.
but they more than make up for it with their special abilities. The most important is their incredible eyes, which negate all stealth bonuses.
Damn.
Most cats have great vision and can even see in darkness, but the Jaguar can even see a target obscured by camouflage or hiding in murky water.
That is very
The
tough.
second,
I ain't gonna
less
lie.
obvious
I need
perk
some
is that
Jaguar eyes,
Jaguars
bro.
are the most versatile cat build available.
I be blind as hell.
They're great sprinters and pristine climbers, but they're also just as much at home hunting in the water as they are in a tree. No other build can boast dominance in the arboreal, terrestrial, and aquatic map zones.
Yeah, bro.
They really
They
do
just got
dominate.
all domains.
Lions act like they own the place, but they do face plenty of competition. But Jaguars, they do own the place. They could carry their food up a tree if they wanted to, but there's no need. So yeah, a build that can one-shot anything on its server and dominates 3 of the 4
Damn,
main
not on the
places.
server.
That's your S tier. So
Not
there
on
you
the
have it,
server.
the tier list of the cats. Thanks for watching.
When
Oh, did I forget something?
Dropping the
You
top,
buggers will get it.
time and go, I can't stop. I want the bag. These hoes be hating, I know that they mad. Stay humble, remember, I came from the rags. Gotta go now, can't afford to, go stop now, can't lag. Making my way to the top, and I'm never gonna stop. I don't got time to go waste on the op. You think he the shit, but he